It's a nice clapper.
Yeah.
You got a nice clapper.
You got a nice clapper. Ready? Ready?
How did it skip?
Oh, I know the song now. Okay.
Hey, get in here. Come in here.
Tip in here.
And welcome to the Lit Room.
The Lit Room.
Hey,
What
everybody.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's
How
up?
are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm great. And if it's your first time here, we are the hosts of the Lit Room podcast.
The House of the Lit Room podcast.
Did I say that? I said
Yes.
host. I said we're the hosts of
The
the Lit Room
hosts
podcast.
of the
I'm
Lit-
Keeks, and that's
Trey.
Yep. And if you are already in the Lit Gang, welcome.
Welcome
back.
back, Lit Gang. Bring more people to the Lit party.
Yes, we're growing. Our family
We're
is
growing.
growing.
But I mean it.
Right. I hear something in the background. I don't know where it's coming from, but
Where you hear?
I only hear it.
You got great ears.
I can hear it. Can you hear something? Can you hear it now?
I can hear it.
Yes, that means it's time for the Who is our red light special, Trey?
This is EJ Speak.
Yay!
She is so funny.
Yes.
Please go check her out. She has a lot of digital content. She is a brand ambassador. She has a lot of great stuff on her page. She's also on YouTube as well. Go check her out. Great woman.
Check her out. Great woman.
Did you have anything? No.
I just think she's really funny. That's
Yeah.
all. She's really, really funny. Like she does these little skits on they're not little. She does these skits on IG and YouTube, and sometimes she
But
does
they-
it with her husband.
they're so real.
Really,
Yes.
they're real life funny. So
They're
yeah,
so funny.
yeah, that's all I had.
Great woman. But moving right along.
Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. We are giggly today.
We are. I don't know why.
That means it is time for our TOT, our topic
Of today.
Yeah. Okay, so ready or not, here we come. TOT.
Hey.
Topic of today.
Okay.
TOT.
Hey.
Topic of today.
What's
Okay,
that?
TOT. Topic of today. Lord help us get through this show. Hopefully you guys are laughing too. We don't even know why we're laughing.
I don't either.
We're just in a giggly mood today, I guess. Today. So Trey, what is our
No, yes.
This is us in real life.
The topic of today.
What is our topic of today, Trey?
It is, can you be friends with your ex?
Oh my. Well,
It's a doozy.
you heard it first. So, without further ado, swipers, get your swiping ready. Because it's time. Let's get into it. All right, we did it. That was a success.
I have to hold my breath.
I wonder if people like are at home and they do this. Get your swipers ready.
Like,
Wax on, wax off.
I should wear my Miyagi shirt.
You should.
Next time.
Should. So you guys heard it here first. Trey confirmed that our topic of today is, can you be friends with your ex?
Mm.
Can you be friends with your ex? What? Oh, see,
We
I
gotta
got two
unpack.
questions actually.
We gotta unpack that.
Okay, yes,
and
let's
break
unpack.
It down.
Let's unpack
Like,
because
we
I
gotta-
have a few questions.
Because
Okay, so the question, the actual topic of today is, can you be friends with your ex? But my other question is, would you even like to be friends with your ex? So would you?
I'm not settled.
Would you like this topic has some unsettled? Maybe it has us both unsettled. Everyone in this room is giggling right now. We don't know why. Maybe we're giggling because
I think it's something in my water. I
don't know.
Okay. Go ahead.
So would you want to be friends with your ex?
Okay.
Lord Jesus, which one?
Listen,
For the both of us.
I would definitely want that to happen. It just has never happened.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I've never been friends with an ex.
Not even like a cordial relationship, like hi and bye and how are you type of thing. Really?
I've never it's certain ones like I would definitely like if they walk by me like I wouldn't do anything, but I don't see you. Ooh. You know. Or I would feel so awkward if they were come up to me and say hey or hi, and I'd just be like, oh,
does that mean
hello?
it? So my next question. My next question is for you. Then in that case, bouncing off of that last question, what happened? Like do you have bad breakups?
I think I have bad breakups. Yes. Now I think there's levels to it.
Okay.
I'm guessing like there's breakups where it was like physical, and I'm like, look, if we gotta fight, like we definitely.
Really?
Yeah.
You had to fight?
We had to fight.
What?
Dropping them hoes.
Drop them.
Damn.
Right. Drop them. Drop them.
Dropping them hoes.
And I feel like if you gotta put your hands on the person
Somebody.
you so-called you love. I mean, granted, we done all been in situations where like we done probably had like a physical type of situation with your family member or something like that. But like the person that you're with, if y'all are having an argument and you're taking it to that level, that's not cool. I've had relationships where they poke me, and I'm like, I can't talk. Like, this is not the time to talk to me, and you keep poking, and I know my mouth, and shut up to everybody who knows my mouth.
But I mean it.
Right.
You know this, like, I can't talk right now because I know I might say something and I can't take back whatever it is I say. So it's been things like that, and that's, on my part. So I'm just like, I've said some hateful things, and you can't come back from that because I said some stuff, and then, of course, you said some stuff retaliating to what I said, and it's like we both said things. I don't know. This is weird. And then also I think about if you're friends with your ex, define friends. If it's an ex, can you like go do stuff with them? Like, can y'all go do activities? And is that necessarily like, isn't that a date now?
Okay. I don't think so.
No?
No, I mean, I think that you can, depending on how the thing ended, whatever it was, whether it was a situationship or a relationship, I think that you can definitely still hang with each other if that's what if that's your safe place?
Yeah. But then if it's your safe place, what if y'all both get back into the mood?
Some people are better off being friends, though.
They are, but then what if sex gets back involved with the situation?
Don't let it. I know it's hard not to listen to the flesh. Oh, the flesh is it can be so strong. I feel like I know where you're going with the whole, like, if that's your safe place, then why did you leave?
Now I'm thinking because I'm unpacking because, I'm getting blessed with my brain and my mind. So I'm getting up there. But I do remember a time where it was someone, I'm not going to say it necessarily ended bad, but like the sex was just trash. And I think that's why I couldn't do it anymore. And it was one of those things where I couldn't teach the person how to.
Because you didn't want to, or you
I
tried
did.
and it
I
still-
tried, and it's still. They just couldn't. They couldn't get me to the place of ecstasy. I had to end that, but we were trying to still be friends, and I'm not going to say the gender because this person might be watching.
Excuse me.
So that's why I'm gonna keep using other type of pronouns.
Just say they.
But they, Zer,
They.
they were trying to be friends, and I was like, okay, cool, let's do that. But they kept trying to like
Do stuff.
do stuff, like they were trying to get back into the
Was
flesh.
there ever?
And I was like, no. And then that's when it got bad because I had to like my
but were
mouth.
you saying like take the hint? Like I don't want to.
Yeah, like I was like, no, like I thought that we were going to be just friends, and that's it. You know, we can still hang out, blah blah blah. Like you're a great person, you're easy to talk to, and like you said, safe space. But you're still every time we're alone or this and that, like you're trying to take it there or you're trying to win me back. It was even to the point where I thought that we were friends to whereas like I can talk about other people that potentially like me or whatever. Because I thought we were cool enough to like just, you know, just have that conversation like, oh, well, I went on a date today or blah, 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 and like just jealous. So I'm like, yeah, this just not going to work. It's just not. And it was just one of those things.
I don't know.
I don't know.
So like to go back to would I want to be friends with an ex? Certain ones I'm fine with being friends with. I don't mind if you know if it wasn't a crazy relationship and if we didn't fall out. I'm just not about like falling out. Like that takes too much energy to
But I mean it.
fall out. All of that.
It does.
It's too much.
But it happens.
So I'd rather not we end it on a bad note. But if it does, I'm there for it. I mean, it is what it is. You want the smoke, I'll give it to you. I just don't really like to. It just takes so much. So I'd rather we break off in a friendly, amicable way. And then what was the second question I asked you? What's the second question that I asked you?
I can't remember.
Because you said, oh, did you wait? You said, oh, do yours end bad? And no, mine don't. Mine don't. I've only had a few that like ended really like, and it for the most part it was just like verbally wrong. It wasn't. I haven't gotten into anything physical before, like a physical breakup.
I've been in verbals, physicals.
Everything was always something like a verbal argument. And half the time it's really not, I don't even know if like we actually say it to each other. It's like we type, it's still verbal. So it's like, yeah. And then sometimes I just walk away from the situation. Call it what you want, but sometimes I'm just like,
Goodbye.
I don't say anything. Anything. I just walk all the way away from it. Call it immature, call it what you want. I find it as mature because if I tried before to tell you how I felt, I don't feel like I need to spend time to tell you that I'm leaving.
That's real.
Because I don't know if you're going to get it.
And I need you to get it.
I need you to get it.
I need you to
well, you should have
definitely
gotten it before, but
I do remember a time, I just thought about this too, going back into my other days. I done had so many lives. It was the time between, ending of high school, going into college, where I was talking to a girl. She was very open-minded. And she was very understanding. It was one of those things where, like, of course, we had physical things to happen. And after, like, I was really comfortable around her to just talk about stuff. And she had a way of talking to me to make me be more open. And, like, I said it with not even really realizing, like, I do like the same sex. Like, you know, like that. And she didn't freak out about it or anything like that. But I consider her being an ex. But, like, after that, like, we had a great friendship.
It's capable. People
In
are
that
capable
way,
of
yeah,
doing it. 'Cause
yeah.
people, I really do like to give people the benefit of the doubt and just believe that everybody can be a good person in general.
But I don't
But when
want
you get butt hurt, people act totally different.
But how do you? Okay, so in Lit Gang, whoever, like, everybody can like comment or say or tell us whatever. But how do you go in a room with your new person, and this is somebody that you have that's your friend, but you done had heated fellowship with? Y'all are now friends. Like, do you post?
Wait. Say that over again. Are you going in a room with an old person too?
Right, the old person's already there.
Okay.
And
I
then
didn't,
you're
I guess I
bringing
didn't hear that part.
You're bringing a new boo,
Okay.
and it's like,
Easy.
do you supposed to?
Introduce?
Yeah. I mean, well, I guess if they're your friend, they should have already know. But do you have that conversation like, "Hey, this is my ex, and yes, we did
okay.
have sex."
Pause. So I guess the word friend might be used too loosely.
Yeah.
Because I do think there is a level of friendship, but I don't know if
See, that's what I'm saying.
y'all are technically like y'all have become the best of friends. Some people do. They do become best friends with their exes. Like they're really literally the best of friends.
How should that level of friendships? How is it supposed to go? If
So-
this is your ex,
Your situation that you're talking about right now.
I'm just saying in general.
No, but in general, like I know that my exes, even though most of us are cool, like I can't. They don't want to come to my wedding. I've played around with them and been like, I can invite you to my wedding, or like, do you want to meet my new guy? Like, da 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 da. So that's what I mean by like, there's a level of friendship. I'm not necessarily best friends with any of my exes, but there is a level of friendship to where like, if they invited me somewhere, I would go and support, or if I wanted them to come to something, they would come and support. But if I had my guy there and I knew how my guy, like, it's also about how your new thing is too. If your new thing is real chill and they're one of them dudes, it's like, I don't care what happened in the past, like,
the
blah, blah, blah.
past,
Yeah, it's the
yeah.
past. Like, they cool, but she with me, like, da, 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 da. Then that's cool. Like, I know that I won't mind introducing them to the ex, but I also know that my ex is probably going to be like, like, I'm probably gonna get a call or a text later.
like, for real, like
Did you?
why did you?
I didn't want to. So like, Claudia kept. I really didn't want to meet your new guy. Oh, okay. Because it doesn't bother me. Like I've met an ex's new person. It didn't bother me at all. And I didn't text them later. I didn't call them later. And was like, did you really it doesn't bother me. Like you moved on. We moved on.
I don't think it would bother. I don't think it would bother me, but I don't think I would. I don't know. I wouldn't get mad.
If you saw the ex,
I just like,
Yeah.
what's up? You know,
Cool.
congrats. I don't even know if you're supposed to say that. Congratulations. I don't know.
I don't know. Some people
Happy-
think that it's petty, but I don't care. I don't care.
Nice to meet you. Well, y'all have fun.
You're happy.
You know,
Or you said
happiness.
you were happy. Like, ooh, that's another thing.
But that's what I just want to know. What is the level that you're supposed to be on? Like,
I don't think that there is a necessary level for everyone to follow because, like I
But
said,
what if y'all-
I say you and me dated. Like, I feel like you and me again would be best friends anyway
Right.
because like we've been through a lot. And honestly, this is kind of like a relationship too. When you have a best friend for a really long time, that's kind of a relationship. So if we were to break up, I mean, it depends on how it would end, but if it did, I still feel like even if it got ugly, I don't know, I still would be cordial with you at least. I don't know, like I think where it gets complicated is the whole like you slept with this person. Maybe that's why you're like, what should be the level? But again,
Okay,
think
so-
of it as your mama and your daddy, like, and my mama and my daddy, like they're cool, they're friends, like. Oh no,
But
that's
it's
the
a
same thing
child
with my
involved.
mama. Yeah, cause like my dad don't want to meet none of he doesn't like to meet any of
and
her.
my dad told me that he's like,
Yeah,
I didn't
he
really.
don't even want to hear about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. But I know you've heard of situations and scenarios where people have become friends with their exes and like they're legitimately
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
friends.
I be thinking, like, what does that mean as far as do we be cool? And then I have a new situation now, and does that mean like we gotta kind of loosen down our coolness? Like,
But is that based on? So here's the other thing. Again,
But I
that's
think
based
that-
on your new person.
but no, I'm saying, is that like a sign of respect or something? Like, just say, okay, this is an example. This is just popping in my head. So you broke up, your ex, like, okay, we understand, we're on the same page. Y'all still let's just say y'all go hiking all the time and y'all still do that. Or y'all occasionally y'all share a different hobby or interest. One. Y'all share a different hobby or interest. Y'all like art, or y'all go to museums or something like that. And it's just things that y'all know about each other clearly because y'all dated, right? But now this is your friend, so y'all are still doing outings and activities and stuff like that. Nothing too like romantic, whereas they're
It feels
coming
like a
back.
date.
Right, they're coming back to your house or you're going to their house.
Right.
Like, it's nothing like that.
That's dangerous.
But now you meet someone new, and this person, y'all are actually going out on romantic dates, about say whatever. And it starts to seem like it's getting serious. Eventually, you probably have had the conversation with the new boo
Right.
about
As you
the
should,
ex, as you
respectfully.
should, respectfully, to say, hey, I'm cool with my ex. We found we still have these same interests, and these are things that we do together. It's just strictly friendship. We realized I say whatever, and then your new boo's like, okay, yeah, that's cool, that's fine. So, but then you realizing you and your new boo are getting closer and closer and closer. So eventually, do you have to go back to your ex and say, hey, we're definitely serious now, but we I just want to make sure I don't want it to
Sounds
be
like you don't want
any-
anyone's feelings to get hurt.
Right, so
Okay.
I'm like, okay, let's lessen down these exhibits and let's just do the hikes, or let's do this and that, because sometimes
I think that's gonna happen naturally though, huh? Because like I feel like
I feel
once
like
you start
sometimes you
getting
got
with
to
your
talk
new
to
boo,
people.
no, you do. You
Yeah.
absolutely do. But I feel like sometimes it happens naturally to where like, and then the ex starts acting like your full blown
'Cause I
boyfriend
don't-
still, and start calling you like, where you been? Like da 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 da. I'm in a relationship now, sir.
Because I remember, was it Brittany? I can't remember. It was one of my female friends, but it was a guy that he was like, oh yeah, I'm cool, but he started to wanting to do the things
With
that
them?
the ex, no, that the ex,
Oh.
he was like, you don't have to do, I'll do it with you, like that. And I was like, oh, that's him saying that he
don't want you to.
he
go
don't
do
want
it
you to
with
go
that.
do that. He said he cool, but he don't. I'm not saying he don't trust you, but if he starts to want to be more involved and not, okay, let's find our thing. Why you want to do what me and that other person is doing? But you said
That's
that you were
definitely
cool
him
with
saying
it. Right.
that without saying it.
Saying
like,
it without saying it. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I just want everybody, like, if I'm open minded, so I'm open to the idea of being friends with an ex, but I just want everybody
To
to
get
be
along.
to get along.
to be adult about
to be
it.
an adult.
I just feel like if there's communication, then I think everything would be okay. Like I feel like everything would be fine if you have a new situation. Now, if y'all are just, and when you were talking about when you were laying out the scenario, I was just thinking about like another question popped up into my head. Is it because they're just trying to, buy each other's time because they're both single at this point and like they really don't have anybody else to chill with, or they decided that they don't want to chill with anybody else? They're so used to chilling with each other, so now they spend all their free time with each other, but they're not in a relationship and they're not doing the do. But they're just covering that free time with each other just to be like, that's a level of they just don't want to move on to me? Or is that like we legitimately
I think
like
it's
each
just comfort, because now that I'm thinking about it, like I I've been in a situation where I can admit that I kind of got jealous at the fact, like, why are you being cool or befriended this new person? Like, why can't you do these things with me and this and that? And
But if y'all are broken up,
right. But I was trying to hint at the fact, like, we can still be friends, you know, but
but you didn't say, could we be friends?
yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
But I've figured out it was too hard for them to continue to do anything with me because
they wanted to be more than friends.
right.
Okay.
I realized that, and they were saying, you know, this person, there's nothing sexual about it, or I want to be with them. It's just like I considered you to be my best friend and my lover, and it's like both of those things
How
were
it should be when you get
both
in a relationship.
right. Both of those things were taken away from me. So yeah, naturally, I try to feel that with, you know, this new person, and it's strictly just a friend. So I mean, I can get that, you know, but sometimes I feel like it's, for me, it was like one of those things where I was jealous and crushed because I'm like, this is my safe space. Like, this is, you know.
But you just got comfortable. You needed to move on. Y'all needed to move on.
Mhm.
And I feel like I've done that too. Like I was comfortable. We just need to move on. We need to move right on along. You broke up with the person, but I guess because you said you broke up didn't mean that physically
Yeah.
or any other way that y'all broke up. Y'all just said we're not together. But then it puts you back into that space of like not really having a concrete answer or place to be between the two of you.
And dating
that's
is
like starting
hard.
over with that person.
Dating hard.
They get used to that, and then they start
Starting
doing
over
other
is
stuff.
hard.
And, no, let's be direct. Let's have details. Let's set our intentions, and let's know where we're going at first with this. Like, and then once it's over, let's be over. I think that's what people should start doing now. If y'all are over, then y'all are over. Unless y'all really cannot. Unless y'all really were clicky. I want to say clicky, but I don't want to say clicky. Unless y'all really clicked. Unless y'all, as people, like y'all were like, that's a good person, and I want that person to be in my life. No, they can't be in it the way that they were before, but I would really like for them to continue
just
to
be
there.
in my life.
Yeah. And if that person moves on, you have to be totally fine with it. And if it's meant for you, it'll be there. It'll come back. It'll work.
All that.
All that jazz. But if not, then I don't know what to say. You can't hold on to something that's not meant, though. That's just gonna keep.
But we did have a show
situations.
about moving on, right?
We did.
Yeah,
We did.
we did.
We did.
Y'all let us know if we wrong.
No, we did. We did.
I believe we did, but it's just sometimes like moving on is kind of hard. It depends on the
is.
situation.
I think
like,
if you get to anything past a year with somebody, it's hard because within that year, y'all done a lot of stuff. Whether you did the do or had your heated fellowships or not, like you've been around this person.
especially if you took a trip with them,
Took
you
trips.
did
If you talk to them every single day, like all of that is
it's that stuff.
yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
That's stuff.
And they
because
should have been your best friend within that year or 2 years. Now 6 months for me, I just don't think that.
That's not.
For me, I'm not gonna be like,
I ain't gonna cry over that.
yeah, I'm not finna be hollering about it 6 months because it feels like 2 weeks to me. I'm not about to holler about 2 weeks either. I'm not. But a year, I think
That's a
that's
year's
a
a
lot.
long
You could
time.
do a lot in a year.
A whole lot.
A whole lot. I guess I don't want to use the word friend, the term friends, because there's a level, like I said, for me personally, I can't speak for Trey, but for me, there has been a level of friendship with my exes and I. Like, they know that they could call me, not on no, like, I'm being available to them and they're being available to me, but like, honest to God, they know that I care for them and they care for, and I know it's vice versa. They care for me. And if anything were to happen to me, they would feel some type of way. And if anything were to happen to them, I would feel some type of way. But they know that if they just need, to be said hello to or something like that, like nobody's going to take it any old kind of way. Like if I reach out and say hello to one of my exes right now, that does not mean we're going to get back together. Now, I do have exes that are like that, where if I say hello,
They just.
it's like, oh, all right, Okay. All right.
Well, what are you doing tomorrow?
When? No,
Yeah,
it's not. No. And then I have exes that I just don't talk to anymore. Like I don't. It didn't work. It didn't work out that way. It got ugly. But the ones that I have a level of friendship with, yes, I could be friends with because we've been doing that for years. And then at some point we met each other's families, and
you probably
the families
cool with
know.
somebody.
Yeah, like the families know each other, and yeah, like it's. I know people in their family.
And you
they
can't
know people
tell
in
the
my
family,
and it's
you can't tell the family not to talk to them because they got their own
you
relationship.
can't tell them not to talk to your family because, baby,
Right.
oh Lord, if y'all only knew, folks, y'all gonna meet our mamas one day, and y'all gonna realize why people love our mamas.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, some of my exes, they still talk to my mom, and I just be like, sometimes I'll be wanting to tell her like, why do you still? But you know what? It's fine. It's just fine.
Do you? That's your phone.
It's all right. Exactly.
You pay the bill. Talk to whoever you want.
To talk to.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to people, I just, and it don't even be about me either. It don't even be. It just be like, hey, mama, like, da 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 da, and I just be like, okay, so they're still here.
Yeah, my mom, she does the. I talk to okay. And they just be volunteering.
That's gonna be one of the questions we ask when they come on here for. We should get them on here for Mother's Day or something. But yeah, we gotta ask them some stuff. And there's one topic that we all have thought about that's gonna be their topic.
Oh
but anyway,
my God.
Yeah. But anyway,
it ain't gonna be nothing because they gonna gang up on us.
Right. But as far as like with your exes and your family, there are some people sometimes, not in my life necessarily, but some people I've spoken to or some friends of mine, they'll be like their parents still talk, but they're the type of people who are like, if I broke up with them, you can't talk to them. I'm not like that. I mean, y'all had y'all's own relationship.
That's
if talking to my mama helps you have a better day, great.
That's petty.
Fine, whatever.
It's still my mama.
Right, it's still my mama at the end of the day. So. You're not talking to me.
Right.
I'm all right. But yeah, I can be friends with my friends with my exes. I can do it. I'm okay with it. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't bother me to be in the same room with them with or without their new person. I did.
P, don't you start that.
Yeah, because then he'll start struggling. Don't start that.
But it makes for great outtakes.
It's like... line.
But I can be friends with my friends with my exes.
I'm trying to think. It was something else that came in my head.
I'd actually rather we be cool with each other at the end of the day because love hurts. Love is hard. I was just thinking about that. Love hard. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. So yeah, let's make it an easy transition and just let's be cool. And if you can't do that, tell me that.
Let's be cool.
And I'll be quite all right.
Communication.
But when I go. He knows. When I'm gone, I'm gone. So you either want to be my friend or you don't. And or you know,
like great. Bye.
Team. What are we doing?
Time to go.
What about you? Do you think you can, even though you haven't had that past thing, could you?
I could.
Okay.
I would want to. I really would want to. Not saying that I'm purposely want to get into a relationship so I can break up with someone and be their friend.
Yeah.
I could. I really could. I could definitely see myself doing it. It's just I've not had the opportunity, but maybe that's just, the universe, higher beings saying, hey, that's just.
But you have to come at it from a place of that's where you want to be in the beginning. Like when y'all start breaking up, like when that initial breakup conversation happens, do you come at it from a place of like, so this isn't working and I'm okay with us being friends, I'm okay with us not being friends?
I think it was just too much anger.
Or is it like, yo, so this is what you did, da 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 da, and I'm done, da 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 da, like, and then other stuff comes back from that person
But
that then
then-
pisses you off, and then you're like, well, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Cause even when you be like, "This is what you did," blah 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 blah, I'm done. Then
They come back with
they
something.
trying to, not necessarily that they're trying to come back, but then usually when you say you're done, you mean that you're done, but they're gonna definitely try to persuade you not to be done.
Oh, I know.
And this is why you shouldn't be done, blah blah whatever. And then that's the conversation is starting there. But then along the way, that conversation just, for me, it just gets twisted and turned, and just the toxicity comes out. It comes out, and I'm like, were you really like this at the
I'm
beginning?
literally, okay, so who?
I be wondering that. Like, are you... what type of ex do you have? That's the thing. Like,
That's when you learn
who
who they really are. Because breaking up with somebody, or breaking up in general, is a form of rejection, right? And if these people are always if they're always used to getting yes, especially from you, the minute you tell them no, in the form of, can't do this with you anymore. I'm literally, I'll leave it alone. No, because I feel like we're transparent with y'all on the show. I'm literally going through it right now. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I am. What? Yeah, I'm single. Okay, like I'm cutting off. Listen,
But I mean it.
listen. I'm cutting off even the people that like I've been dealing with for a really long time. I'm in that space this year. I'm done. But oh boy, am I getting?
You're done. Like, do you send out like a memo to everyone and say
No,
you're done?
One in particular, I said, hey, there's nothing here. Like, we're not, what have we gained between the two
I
of
think
us?
that's the universe.
What have we, I said something else. What have you and I done? Like, what have you and I made?
Have you done with
What
me
have
lately?
what
For
have
me.
what have we purchased together? What have we what do we have between each other right now after so long? And I'm talking like woohoo long. What have we why are we here? Why are you here? Why are you in my life, and why am I in yours? And I've had to ask myself that question over and over and over and over time. And I still was like, well, there was a level of comfortability.
Mm-hmm.
No lie. I knew that like this person would always be there. He
Right.
knew that I would always be there. So
Right.
like, yeah, I guess you could say like we were being available to each other, but in the end, still, even if we were in like actual relationships, we were still like, you can get in a relationship, but you better know who I am, and you better tell the person, and you better tell the other person who I am. Like I still get threats from other people that I used to talk to, or exes, even when I get a new. That's why I don't post my stuff on my relationship stuff on social media.
I don't want
Because
to post. I don't.
I don't mind it though. Like I would love to. I think it's cute. I don't care. Like I don't mind it. It's your life. Do whatever you want. Like I don't care. But for me personally, if I do it, I will have a whole phone full of you can do that. But they better know who I am. Why? I don't even talk to you. Like what? Why? Why am I?
Or they want to know who is that?
You could get married, but you better know who I am. Who are you? I don't. Why?
Who are you?
I don't. Is this a threat, sir? I don't know. Okay.
What's going on?
I don't. I don't. But yeah, like that's how it. Yeah. So that's that. Yeah, I am in a place right now. If you were not doing anything for me, because I feel like I've been doing a lot for other people, and it's not reciprocated. And this year, I believe that this year is about reciprocation. If you are not getting anything reciprocated back in any relationship that you were in, just get out of it because it's not helping you.
But I mean it.
Right. I don't think you should be in it. Okay, if it's not helping you and it's benefiting the other person, or it benefits them, if it's a convenience to speak to you every now and then, just to make sure that they're still in, I'm sorry. With you, baby, let it go. It ain't doing nothing for you. So that I don't care what approach you take to it. You could stop talking to, cut them all the way off.
That's the type of conversation I had this weekend.
You can't, like, I can't do it anymore. I cannot do it anymore. I've literally, this person, I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. I cannot.
I was like,
I mean, again, half of it is my fault because
like,
there was a level of
am I a
comfortability. Like
pen pal for you? Am I a
you allow it though.
yeah, and I'm like,
at the end of the day, you allow for it to happen, and it's like when you have to sit down and just something just clicked. Like not this year. It was always like there was always something that was trying to tell me like why, and I was just like, it's fun. But then after a while, because I really do, and I'm sure you do too. You really do care about these people. You really do.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, yeah. I really do care about the person. At the end of the day, it's just I've literally I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. I care about me more.
But I mean it.
Right. And
Right.
I just can't. Can you? I can't.
I care about
can't.
me a whole lot.
Yeah, but can you like do this whole like dragging along thing like with the there's a level of comfortability that you just gotta let it go. And I feel great. I feel fine. I am still alive. I think a part of me at first was kind of I might have been a little scared. I didn't think that I was going, pass away, but I just thought that my life would be over. But I didn't even cry. Like that's another thing. Like I knew I was over it because I didn't shed a tear. I
It's
was
just one of those
like,
things you
I
just
can't.
be like,
I can't.
I'm done. We're done here.
I'm okay.
We're okay.
I'm really okay. Like heart didn't break. I wasn't listening to songs that reminded. I'm quite all right.
Fine.
But now, the text messages are rolling in, honey. They are rolling in like, why?
Same.
And da 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 and da 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 and I love you so much and da 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 da. No. I mean, he had been saying that, but like, it's like now I'm getting everything that I wanted is all coming now, and I'm like, no, I don't want you. I don't even want it from you
like it's
anymore.
just
I'm
words.
okay, right? Like,
Where your action?
I'm all right. I am so that person that's about actions. People do not understand when I say actions speak louder than words.
They do.
It's a real thing. It is a real thing.
There's no action, so I'm just like,
What
But
are we
I
doing?
mean it.
Right. What are we doing? Why are you here? You have a reason in my life. P has a reason in my life. But the person that I'm talking about, I forgot. I can't figure it out. I don't understand what the reason is. I can't find it. Just like I don't understand why there are certain animals on the planet. Like people who are afraid of spiders, they don't know why the spiders are here. People who are afraid of rats, they don't know why rats are here. People who are afraid of, I am definitely afraid of roaches. I don't understand why they have I don't know the meaning of their being on the planet, but they're here. So thank the Lord for whatever. Thank the Lord for him. But I don't understand why he's in my life. Right. So they're literally,
they have a purpose.
They're literally here to feed other things.
Feed other things and then eat
Off of
the dirt. and stuff. Eat waste. So they have a purpose. The roaches have a purpose, but you don't.
I can't. I'm deathly afraid.
They have a purpose.
They have a significant purpose.
They do.
You got him. I'm not coming over. You can come to my house, but I'm not coming to yours. I can't do it.
They have a
I
purpose.
was afraid.
I'm gonna start using that when I ask them, "What's your purpose?" Because roaches have purpose.
Is that in the beginning or at the end
So
of
what?
your conversation with the person?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that part out, but I'm gonna let them know.
So
Roaches have purpose. What's yours?
not in
roaches
my
have
life.
purpose. What's
They
yours?
don't have no purpose.
That's
in my
like
life.
an interview question. Roaches have purpose.
What's
But
your purpose?
what is your
But I
purpose?
mean
That's a
it.
T-shirt. Right. Don't kill the roach. It has a purpose.
Don't kill the roach. It has a purpose.
But on the back of mine, I'm gonna say I will or not in my life because
Oh,
Brother
I used to
is
have an ex actually
deathly
who was like
afraid.
deathly afraid of spiders.
It's the
Deathly
weirdest
afraid of
thing.
spiders. It's so
He-
funny, especially when men are afraid of spiders.
Yes,
they died.
It is so funny.
maybe.
Maybe. I don't know, but it's so
'Cause-
funny.
Yeah, he.
Most definitely.
You had an ex that was afraid of spiders?
No,
too?
my little brother. As
Oh.
big as he is scared of
It is
spiders.
hilarious.
Yes, and I'd be like, he almost like he was about to cry
We
one
should
time.
have a biggest fear show, like a freaking Fear Factor show. Oh, I'm not ready.
No, I was just thinking about like what you said. It was like that sort of situation happened to me this weekend where I was just like,
Why are you here?
yeah, and it was kind of like an irritating thing because I'm like,
Oh
why?
yeah,
are you-
I'm definitely irritated.
why?
Why are you?
When
here?
I answered the FaceTime, I was just like, hey.
Why are we here?
I'm not even excited anymore. So that's how I know, like, and I kind of asked that, like, what are we doing or what is your this and that? And they're like, we're going to be together. When?
Oh, Father, don't get me started. When?
When are we going to be together?
But I mean it.
Right. Because if you cannot make the decision within the next 24 hours, I'm sorry. I don't give people ultimatums. But if you cannot talk to yourself.
You can't
and
even make
tell-
the action.
Exactly.
Like, okay,
Why are you talking to me on a FaceTime? Why aren't you here?
that part.
And we're having this conversation.
Why aren't you knocking on
And
the
then
door?
why, when we're having the conversation, if you were here,
Mm-hmm.
why haven't you made the decision before you left my house? If that's what you want to do, it's really not that hard. If I know, again, I'm gonna use food because I love food. But I love food. So if I say that I want a hamburger, I'm going to go get me a hamburger.
Hamburger,
Then and
right.
there. I'm not going to say, I want a hamburger. I want a hamburger. I want a hamburger every day. And I never go and get a hamburger. And there's literally all the fast food restaurants are down the street from my house.
Fast food restaurant, like a regular restaurant.
It
you
is
can even
there
go
for
to
me.
the store and make you a hamburger.
I can make my own gosh darn hamburger at the house. And I got hamburger meat in my Frigidaire. And for me to sit there and say, oh, hamburger, I want to make you. Every single day, open it up. Do you know I am hurting the hamburger's feelings?
Very much so.
It wants to be hooked. Cooked. It wants to be cooked. It probably, the heart of the hamburger is probably just broken.
Like, she just playing with me.
Playing with me.
Playing with me.
Will I ever get cooked? When you like a flower, you pluck it. When you love a flower, you water it daily. Oh!
Who said that?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Buddha. Yes, Buddha.
Yes. But that's what it is. Like, if you want it, you
But it was like crickets when I said, like,
yeah, because they don't want you. Bruh. Point blank period. Sis, they don't want you. They don't, y'all aren't, we finna be together. No, we not.
no, we're not.
No, we're not.
We're not. Because we would have.
You were telling me this conveniently right now because you want to talk to me right now. You want to come over and get you some booty. So that's why you're telling me that. It's conveniently helping you out. That's what you want
And
right
if
now.
that's what
you
you
don't want
want,
that for the rest
say
of your
it.
life or for a couple of months. Not Whew.
Say it
Dropping
so I
them
can
hoes.
make that decision.
If I don't calm down, this is gonna be a 2-part show, and it didn't need to be, but I could go there because I thought it was a man thing, but you understand it, so
I
never
definitely
mind.
understand it.
I don't know what it is. And honestly, you probably too. I don't know, but I've been the person on the other side to say like, I do want you, but just not right now.
Oh yeah,
I have, and
but there's a lot of factors why I said it.
yeah, but it's still not right.
It's not.
Period. Point blank. It's still not right. Like there were factors, but at the end, I think I was the one to call it off anyway. But it still wasn't right. So I don't know. It's just not a good. It's all of it. All in all, it's not a good place to be. There's too much confusion.
I'm confused.
Listen, I need concrete. Why you here? What you want?
What you want to do?
What are we doing? Why is it so hard to be in a relationship? Why do people like people and you know that the main goal is to be in a relationship?
I don't know. Maybe people are scared.
Scared of what? Like, do you want to have sex with all of the people in the world? Like, are you scared that you won't get to, or you got the FOMO? Like, you're fear of missing out on that female, so you know you want to keep your main one, but then you're like, oh, I don't want to be da-da-da-da-da because I don't want to hurt her. But if I do it when we're not official, then I'm not hurting her technically because we're not together. So then I'm going to go do it with da-da-da-da-da.
I don't want to have sex with everybody.
Well, not you, but like,
No, I'm just saying, like,
Mm-hmm.
just thinking about it, like, no, because there's a lot of factors to contemplate for me to even have sex.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely I wish, like, everybody was,
There
had
too.
the chemistry or get to have some type of chemistry to say, okay, there's something, we have chemistry, there's something else there. We can go ahead and do, but I don't know what goes on in people's head when they want to just fuck everybody.
Well, there's something to be said. People are people and different minds, Everybody has their own zhuzh. And my zhuzh, I'm into monogamy. Period.
But some people,
Some
they
people
may not have a
aren't.
goal of being in a relationship.
Exactly. Some people like partnerships. Some people like open partnerships. Some people love marriage. Some people love love. I am selfish, so that's why I am the way that I am. I want you and just you.
You had
That test.
don't lie.
No, I don't even remember it, honestly. But I don't like that. I don't even go by. I just know how I am, like on an everyday basis. I'm selfish, and I want my man, and my man is gonna be with me, and that's it. And whatever we gonna do it together, and then that's mine. Like, bing, bang, boom.
Boom.
That's what it's gonna be. Just like they. Here's another thing I don't understand. We're gonna have to have a different show about how women feel about men, or how such and such feel about F-boys.
Ooh.
Tag nabbit. That was a hard one. I don't understand why men, or just F-boys in general, why do they feel like you can't do what they're basically doing? Like, they can go off and do whatever they want to do. It doesn't
it's
have
a
to be
double
sex, but
standard.
they can talk to whoever they want to talk to. But like, you can't be like, oh, I'm just talking to him.
It's a
Like,
double
I can go talk to somebody else.
It's
You
just-
can't do that.
It's just a double standard.
They have to make sure that you are their one and only, and then they can go talk to somebody else. But make sure you're still on team F-boy.
But my thing is, like, they're not realizing, like, you may as well just take all of them and put them in one bed, because everybody's basically having sex with everybody. If you're the community penis, everybody's fucking you. So we may as well just
They
all
don't see
get
it
in
like
the
that
bed.
though.
I'm just saying, like, that's just for real. Like, that's
Like, wake
facts.
up, bruh.
Like,
See it.
you don't want me to do anything with anybody else, but yet you're doing stuff with other people. So I'm still, technically, I'm doing it with them too. So we may as well, I'll just do it together.
I don't understand the mentality. All of this about an ex.
All of it. We're unpacking.
Just be over it and just either be the friend or don't be the friend. Some people can't be friends. Some people can't be friends. Some people cannot be friends.
Just try to end it on a good note.
On a good note. Even, and you know what's funny about me? Like, even when the ones who ended bad, I'm still like, because I know how I am. If we're not going to talk at all, I will literally kill you off. I'm so sorry. I am saying this to people, but like the evil part of me, I will literally think that you are dead. Your name will not be uttered out of my mouth. You don't exist. Like you don't exist. So this is why I literally give people chances. I should probably stop giving people too many chances. But just because I know how I am.
Right.
So I can't. I don't know. Like, even at the end, if it was ugly, I'm still like, well, hey, we done fussed and cussed at each other, da 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 da. But at the end of the day, I still wish you the best. Now, that's not reaching out an invitation to be a friend, but I'm still gonna be like
that. Yeah.
good luck, God bless.
I don't do that.
Or sometimes I'm like, hey, I know it didn't work out, but I'm reaching out a hand to say, if you want to say what's up, you can. I don't need to, but I think that's just the nicer person to me. Which is
I meant all that shit.
But I mean
I
it.
meant it. Right. I meant it. I definitely meant every word because it's all facts. But at the end of the day, I still want you to be blessed, and I want you to carry on.
Yeah, you can be
I want you to have the best life I want you to have the best life you can have.
Just go away from me, please.
Yeah, just don't bother me.
Go on. Get out.
Leave me alone, P.
Get away from me. Go away, please.
Go away, please.
Thank you.
I'm unpacked on this whole
I am too.
can you be friends with your ex? We said we can. Lit room.
We can pecan.
Lit gang, let us know if you can be friends with your ex. You can even send us a little strawberry letter in our email.
Ooh.
And we'll read it. Just let us know like your little situation and we'll say, should y'all be friends or not? Do that for us. We might put that up on our story. Do that for us. And we'll see whether you should be friends or not. So, if we are ready, we will put this topic in a box, and we are going to wrap it up. And we are going to tie it with a bow, and we are going to throw it away. And we are going to go to a non-existent game. Just thought of it. Great. Got it. So, Trey, what's the game?
Let's do Never Have I Ever with a X edition.
Oh, okay. 5.
5.
You're asking the questions.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Never have I ever sent an ex a nude
While he was my ex?
while he was the ex.
I don't know why. Why
Would
would you? Did you dig in the graveyard?
I did.
Oh, okay, that's
Zombies!
why. That's why.
I was bored.
Okay, that's what it was.
The devil.
Wanted to play.
Never have I ever talked to a ex's family member or mother.
But that's because we have our own relationship, okay?
That's fine.
Okay.
Never have I ever went on a date with the next, like a date, like a dinner, movie date.
They get me with the birthday thing. I get weak on my birthday.
Oh yeah, you do.
I do. I do.
Okay, never have I ever.
Ooh, I get weak on my birthday.
Never have I ever kissed the ex after the breaker.
I don't know why I do the things I do.
I did it.
You didn't?
I did.
Oh, I was going to say. I didn't know you can kiss
Nah. Okay, how many is that? That's
No, I think
That was 4.
I feel like that was 5. But go ahead, do another
Okay.
one.
Been introduced to my ex's new boo and realized that I talked to them too. I have. We're tied.
We are. So now you have to do the tiebreaker.
Never have I ever help an ex move. Damn it, me either. Never have I ever
I had to think about that one though, because I have, but I don't think he was technically
babysitted a ex's
cheering. No,
dog.
no,
No.
you have.
Damn it. Why did you say his name? P, bleep that out.
Sorry, that active. Yeah.
God, that's so
That's
funny.
a nickname. That's not their name.
That's not their name.
yeah, it's a nickname. So
Yeah.
it could be anybody. Anywho, Trey, how can they reach us?
You can reach us on YouTube. We are The Lit Room on YouTube. Also, we are on Facebook as well. It is The Lit Room. If you are going to tag us on Facebook, which you should absolutely do that, it is at The Lit Room Podcast. We also have Instagram at The Lit Room Podcast on Instagram. We have SoundCloud. It is The Lit Room Podcast. And then also email us at, well, not at, but The Lit Room Podcast at gmail.com.
Yes.
And website coming soon.
Okay. And we cannot leave this episode without thanking our sponsors, Omni Hair, The Creative Chick, and Pecan Productions. Woo! So, thank you so much for being here. We love our lit gang. We love you, love you, love you. And you know, like we say, stay lit.
Stay lit.
Bye.
But I mean it.